Okay, so I have that shower tent that everybody has. Wolfwise makes one, Coleman, you know, the pop-up one that gets narrow at the top. So I've been trying to find a tent, something easy for a shower tent that could also be storage when I'm not taking a shower, because I really want to find something that my e-bike could fit in diagonally. And I'm not sure this is it, but I bought this, and it's basically an easy up, but it's, I want to say, it's a little cabana thing. Okay, so here I am opening it up after I took it out of the bag that it came in. First thing you do is put on the top piece and secure it with Velcro. So I've got to open it up and get that put on here. And again, it's just an easy up. So I cut out a lot just showing me opening it up. And then putting this on, and it has the four corners Velcro on and the middle. That's what I'm doing here. So this took me, first time, and it took me about half an hour to get it up exactly right. So I did cut out a lot of footage. Okay, so here's the walls on, and they just Velcro on. And then I set up my floor to my shower, and as you can see, there's a lot of room. So I want to use this as a shower tent, bath tent. The little blue turquoise thing I'll explain at the end of the video, but I also have my regular shower to the left there. And most likely I'll be using that in the tent to take a shower. I think I'll stick it on a little table and then put the spray nozzle up high. So I'll play around with this a couple times, and as I use it out camping, and basically, you know, come up with a way. But as you can see, it's a lot of room in there, and I did measure it diagonally. It's almost 5 feet across. So after I got done demonstrating the shower part, I then got my e-bike and tried it in there, and yeah, I'm happy with the results. So switching now over to the e-bike. Here it comes. I tried it that way first and decided it'd be better to back it in. So that's what I'm doing, and as you can see, the bike will fit in there. And this is a full-size mountain bike, e-bike, that I had custom made from my Specialized bike that I love. I sent it off to a place in Vancouver, Washington. He's got a YouTube channel called Johnny Nerd Out, and there's a video last year of him, actually 2 years ago now, converting my Specialized mountain bike into a really cool e-bike. So my idea with this tent is that it'll go on the back of Little Ruby, offset from the spare tire so it doesn't block my whole window, and I'll be able to attach my e-bike to the bumper so it's secure, and put the little cabana tent there, so it'll be partially hidden, and then my bike will be secure. It has a waterproof cover that goes over the bike too, and I have multiple different locking chains for my mountain bike, e-bike. So anyways, very happy that this ended up being as big as it is. So it's a 4x4 easy up cabana, but diagonally it was a little bit over 5 feet. So, and it's way tall. It could even be shorter for me, and I might look into putting another hole in the legs so that it comes down some, and then it won't be so apt to catch the wind too. So anyways, yeah, so this was the first time I set everything up, and very happy with the result. So here I'm going to start taking off the sides and putting down the frame. So first I have to go around and Velcro all the sides. It's a really lightweight material. I think at some point I might take this material and have somebody make me something a little heavy duty, more heavy duty. But this is fine. There's no way to really secure the bottom, so I will be putting a rug inside and maybe trying to come up with a way to add some tie down corners, well, at least in the corners, some tie down straps. So as you can see, it comes down really easy. This is real time. You just unvelcro all the legs and the top, and it does zip. I never showed that because I had tied it open so I could show you the bathtub and the bike, but it does have a zippered front. So yeah, I'm very pleased with this and plan on using it in place of those typical pop-up tents. So here I am just putting down the legs again, and again in real time. So I mean, it didn't take a long time. It took me longer to figure out how I was supposed to put the material on, and I cut a lot of that out. But the whole thing took me a half an hour, even with having not difficulty, but just not reading the directions first, basically. So yeah, very happy with it. So I got all the material off, folded the frame back up. I sped this up real quick here, so got the frame back in the bag, and then you just fold up the sides and stuff it into the bag in between where all the legs come together. Everything packages up really nicely in this, so I'm folding it up by stuffing it, and then I'll grab the top part. Now, when it came, the top was partially attached. I ended up taking it off, and it says in the directions to do that. So zipped it up, put it in my little room, and here's a closer look at my bike. My bike weighs 24 pounds. As a mountain bike, it was super light. Okay, so here I am demonstrating in the house that little bottle that I just got from Amazon just the other day. It's a hydration spray bottle, and I'll put a link, but basically you can use it without the rubber hose and just hike with it and mist yourself, or you can put this on and actually use it like a hand shower. So it'll be handy in that cabana tent if I don't want to heat the big pump up spray bottle. But here I am pumping it up 6 times for the 32 ounce size. There's a bigger bottle and there's a smaller one. I got the middle one, and it said to pump it up no more than 6 each time. I could feel the pressure on that. And then there's a button on the lid. You just push down and you can get mist, or you can get a pretty hard stream out of it by adjusting the nozzle on the spray end. So I was very impressed with this, and I think it'll do good for carrying as a backup. And it fits in the little sack that holds the fold-up dog wash thing that I'm going to use as my shower pan / bathtub in the tent. So anyways, I think between the two things, I'm going to be pretty well covered for showers. And I mean, I can even wash the dog off with this too. So anyways, it was a productive little demonstration, I thought, and me using both the Cabana and then this bottle for the very first time. I actually just got it the day before this video, so I wanted to demonstrate it. And anyways, so thanks for watching. I'll take the hose off here and then demonstrate the stream coming out of the bottle if you just did it without the hose. Yeah, I think it's handy. You can hike with it. I probably won't take this hiking, but I can see where if you wanted to take it along and if on a hot day and mist, it'd be great. So again, that is enough stream to wash hair. So like I said, I'm impressed with the pressure in that. So, and it's 32 ounces, 1,000 milliliters, I believe. There's a 48 ounce and then there's a 24 ounce. I'll have to put the links. I think I'm right on that. But anyways, thank you for watching. Have a great day. I'm going to get this posted. Please like and subscribe and comment. I'm trying to grow this channel. Bye for now. Have a good one.